Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Brianna. So today is gonna be a little topic like is useful because back to school is coming around inevitably, and my birthday is actually this month, so it's like kind of weird because every time my birthday comes around, now that I've gotten older, back to school season is kind of getting closer to my birthday. Like in high school, the first day back was my birthday, and I was like, why? Like this used to be like September we used to go back to school, but now they started to do it so much earlier. So yeah, there's just that little note in there. So today is going to be a video on what's in my bag college edition. This is my 5th year of college. I'm actually graduating this year. I wish I'd have done it in 4 years, but you know, everyone has their own timing, and so that's what worked for me. I'm really excited to be graduating this year because it's rough. It's really rough. But yeah, so today's gonna be a what's my bag college edition. This is gonna be like basic essentials, like what you need when you have like 10 minutes to walk across campus and you're like on the 3rd level over here and like the 4th level on the other side of campus. You don't have time to be carrying like a 20-pound bag. Like I know from experience, especially like fall semester when it's like 90 degrees outside still. No, I just don't do that to myself. I can't do that to myself. It's just not worth it. So I really feel like I've narrowed it down. You know, this is my 5th year, so I feel like I've narrowed it down to like what I really need and what I as a student use on a daily basis. But things that also help me organize myself and also help me keep me effective in like doing good in my classes and just making sure I'm on top of my stuff. So if you guys want to see what's in my bag college edition and also back to school 2019 edition, go ahead and keep on watching. So to start off, I don't know if I'm this extra or if it's just like every girl, but I cannot just have one bag for school. So I usually have like a tote and a backpack. One thing that I made a priority with my school bags is that they need to be comfortable, because when you're walking around campus all day and you're carrying this bag, it kind of really affects your back, and like my back, like it honestly like bugs me half the time. When you're carrying a bag and like all the weight's on this side and it's digging into your shoulder, it's not good for your back at all. So if you're looking for a bag that's really comfortable, that isn't going to give you like back pain or anything like that, or like shoulder pain, you know, it's gonna like dig in your shoulder, but it's also going to carry around everything that you need in college, I definitely recommend both of these bags. So the first one I'm going to show you guys, this is actually my Herschel Backpack. I'm not entirely sure of the name of it, but this one is actually the smaller one. So this one is really nice. It's made really well. This actually comes with like a leather little thing that like, you know, you can pull a zipper with on both of them, but I took it off because that like brown color just doesn't really go with what I wear all the time. So I really like it just like this because it's just like simple. I'm definitely like a gold girl, so like even though my nails are like the Tin Man right now, but gold is just everything to me. So I really like this bag because of that. So this was the actual color of the little things that were attached onto right here. The backpack straps on this are really comfortable. That's why I really like this backpack, because I don't know if you guys can see, it has padding on here, and it's that kind of padding that like you don't really sweat, and if you do, it's not like really uncomfortable or like irritating your skin when it's rubbing against your skin, because honestly you're outside and walking and you're gonna sweat. Like that's just what it is in college. Sorry, when you're walking up 4 or 5 flights of stairs because the elevators are full, you just gotta do it because you gotta get to class on time. So these straps are super comfortable. I love that about this. You can adjust this, of course. It's made really, really well. Like it's not tearing up here or anything. And then it has this front pocket right here. And this pocket, actually I have a hand sanitizer in here and also like change and stuff. So in this little pocket right here, the interior of this is also really cute because it's like red stripes. I really like that. It's really cute. Just adds like a little touch to it. And this bag actually has like a little thing like for your keys. You don't have to be like looking in your bag and like looking for your keys. You know where they're at with this bag because they're clipped onto right here, which is really nice. And then this is like how big it is. Just like that. I have a hand sanitizer in here so you guys can kind of see like for reference. This is really good for like your pencils, like say if you want to have like a little snack bar in here, anything really that's like kind of tiny and you need to grab like right out of your bag. I really like this pocket for that because it's really accessible. The inside of it, here's the big pouch. So this is for my laptop right here. This bag is specifically made for 13-inch like laptops or tablets. So I have a 13-inch laptop, so it fits perfectly into right here. It just gives my laptop its own space instead of like being thrown around, everything else gets thrown in here. The back right here also has padding, so like it kind of protects your laptop, but it doesn't fully protect it. So if you guys hear music in the back, it's cheer music because my brother's actually coaching privates, like tumbling privates. So yeah, that's why you hear music in the background. I came with him because he got his wisdom teeth out yesterday, at least like 2 of them on one side. So he's not feeling the best, but he's still coaching, still working. So I came with him, you know, just to keep him company because it's not the best feeling and it's really annoying. So yeah, that's why there's music in the back, cheer music, and that's why you can hear him counting. So let's just keep on going. This is for your laptop. It does protect your laptop, but I wouldn't say that if you're someone that throws your backpack around and like just drops it and stuff. Don't do that if you don't have a laptop sleeve, or like honestly just don't do that in general because that can crack your laptop screen. But this is like more than enough room for my laptop. My laptop's actually really skinny. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So here's my laptop. It's like super skinny, so it just fits in there really nicely. This is just one little like space right here, and this honestly can fit everything. I really don't carry that much at all, so I literally will go ahead and just put this in there, and that's literally like pretty much what I try to carry like at all times. If you're someone that likes a bag that's on like the lighter side and only carry like what you need, like the basic necessities, this bag is really key for that. If you have a 13-inch laptop too, this fits perfectly in here. Again, I'll go ahead and link this bag below in the description box, so you guys can go ahead and check it out if you guys were interested in this backpack. It's just really nice. It's really nice and compact, which I really like. This is like how little it is. It doesn't have anything. It kind of looks funny like a square, but yeah, this is how this one looks. I usually just carry this though, like with one shoulder like that, just, you know, so I can like grab things. So I'm always like grabbing stuff out of here. So that's the first bag. I don't know if you guys are like me, kind of extra. I don't need 2 bags, but I just like to switch it up, and that's just how I am and how I've always been, because you just gotta switch it up. And sometimes you don't feel like wearing a backpack, sometimes you don't feel like carrying a tote. This next bag is more on the pricey side, but honestly I use it every single day, and I also use it for school, so I feel like I get my use out of it, and it's really good quality. Okay, so this is the next bag. This one I really love. I love for every day, I love for school. It's just a really good bag to have, at least for what I need in my necessities. So that's why I got this bag. I'm gonna say this bougie way because that's the name of the brand, and that's the name of the brand. So this is actually by Longchamp. This is actually called the Pliage tote. So I'm just gonna stand up and show you guys how this looks on. It's really comfortable. This strap is honestly really well made because this does not dig into my shoulder no matter how much stuff I have in here, which I really like that about this bag, because it's not fun to have a bag that digs into your shoulder. So this is how it looks on me. It's really cute. I love this. Like, they have it in all kinds of different colors. This material is also really good too, because if you get it dirty, you can just clean it. And if you get this bag from Nordstrom actually has that warranty. Like, if anything happens to the products that you bought from them, they can like exchange or return them depending on like what happened to it. So this actually has a button in the back, because this actually can be folded up into a little bag. Say if you were traveling and you wanted to put this in your suitcase, it takes up like little to no space. This bag is actually leather right here. It like kind of hurts me to say that because I bought it and it has leather on it, but I don't know. The like better quality bags, honestly, like they're mostly like made with leather. So this one does have leather on it. That's what this is. That's what like all the brown stuff is. It's leather. But this has a gold detail on it, which I love. I'm a gold girl, like I said before, so I love the gold detail on it. And this zipper is actually black, which I really like, because I feel like all the details on this bag are really thought through. So here's the actual zipper. It says Longchamp on it. So this actually opens up like this, so it's like a little closure. And then it also has a zipper, which is really good because honestly I don't close the zipper all the time, so it's nice to just like go like that, and it's kind of covered up on its own. So we're gonna just go ahead and open this up. And honestly, this bag is literally just a bag. Like, there's not really many compartments in it. There's actually only one compartment in this bag. So here is this little compartment. You guys can see the kind of like stitching. This is the only slot in here, only little compartment on this bag is this little one. So in this little slot right here, I actually have just like a lot of little stuff. So I actually have a lot of rubber bands in here, because when you're at school it just gets hot, and I like to put it in my hair sometimes, just so it's out of my way. So I have a lot of rubber bands, and they have like hair on it. That's why it's not good to use these rubber bands, because your hair gets stuck on it. Okay, so for my laptop, this is the MacBook Air 13-inch. This is actually the older one, because I've had this since I was like in high school, like since I was like a junior in high school or sophomore. And yeah, it just gets what I need to get done, and all of the storage on here isn't that big, so I always run into problems or issues with storage. That's why I have to have a hard drive. But for school and stuff, I always like to use Google Docs. So that's one thing that I wanted to bring up in this video, is to use Google Docs, because my laptop doesn't have that much storage, and because I edit on here as well, I always run into storage issues with my laptop. So because this is like a smaller laptop, I always use Google Docs when I do any essays, assignments, anything like that, because I always know that when I need an assignment or anything, I can always go to Google Docs, and it's gonna save it exactly for me. There's been so many times where I've been writing essays, literally it's been like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and like it just hurts my heart right now to say it, but I was literally done with the essay and it just closed on me, shut down, and I lost the whole complete essay. Don't be that person. Save yourself from that like tragedy. So yeah, that happens, and I know that I'm not the only person that's happened to, so don't be that person. Use Google Docs. Any little assignment that you need or any notes, it's always going to be in Google Docs, because that is literally, it's going to save everything for you. It literally saves everything like after you're done typing it. Like I can put like one letter and it's going to save it right away. So I like to use Google Docs. That's a big lifesaver for me, and a big tip that I would say if you're going into college. I don't have Word on here because, again, I don't like to put a lot of stuff on here. My school provides me with Microsoft Word, but again, I just don't have a lot of storage on my laptop, so I don't like to keep a lot of stuff on here. It's like my little baby. Honestly, my laptop, I like always say I'm so grateful for it, but it's because I am, because it's just been with me through a lot. Super essential. I know not everyone can afford a laptop, but thankfully when you're in college or universities, they have open access labs or like computer labs. So there's some, at least at my school, there's one that's open 24/7. They honestly have everything that you need on there and more. So like with projects and stuff, I often have to go to school just to use their computers because they have all the software, everything that I need on the computers, and it's all set like under the right settings that we need. So don't worry if you can't afford a laptop, although it's a really good investment, I would say. So if you can get one, I would say definitely get one if you're going into college. I feel like it's a really good essential. So within the years that I've been like in college, I've noticed that teachers are now switching from having everything like paper to actually having everything online and on their website, and just everything's accessible online. And honestly, it's not that easy to be going through your phone and looking at everything because the sizes just don't look right. It's gonna take you a lot longer to get it done on your phone than it is on your laptop. You don't have to get like a Mac, whatever. Just get any laptop that you can afford because it's gonna help you and save your life in college. So next I have this little pouch right here. This is actually from 5 Star. So I actually packed my bag today like if I was going to school or to class. Because I start like in 2 weeks, so I was gonna do it until like, you know, the day of. I did it early because I'm doing this video, so I'm kind of proud of myself. So this is actually a 5 Star pouch, and I noticed that when I was packing everything in here that I like 5 Star. The quality is just really good. It lasts for so long. It doesn't like break, rip, anything, which is, I really like that. So you want to get things that are really quality that you don't have to replace like within like the next year, within a couple months. So that's why I really like 5 Star. And this little pouch right here is, I don't know what this is for. I didn't even notice this until right now, but this has this little pouch right here and it velcros on both ends. I'm not sure what it's for, but sometimes I use this for like little things, for like notes or something. I'll put it in here, or like maybe for an eraser, but I use a different eraser that isn't that size. So yeah, this has this little pouch in here. It's very durable, which I really like that. I love Sharpie Highlighters. They're so good. They make notes like more visually pleasing, and also like my planner, it makes it just a lot more visually pleasing for me because I like to have color and also like color coordination. So in here, honestly, I really just have a lot of highlighters and pens because on an everyday basis, I like to use pens. It's all on preference though. I have one pencil in here and this only comes out for exams and just only for exams. So I have this eraser right here and it just slides down like this. If I can get it to slide down one hand. There we go, yeah. It's just a lot nicer than the other like little erasers. So I really like to have this one because it's really handy, and it's like instead of having to like rub it like that, you just rub it like this, and I don't know. I just always had an eraser like this. So I really like this pencil because it's just a lot more durable than like the little plastic ones, because the little plastic ones can like break in your bag if you throw something on top of it. So I like this one because it lasts for a really long time. And all you have to do is replace the lead and the eraser if you do use eraser. I do use it sometimes because I get lazy and I don't want to take this out. I don't know why, but when I was in like middle school and high school stuff, I would always have kind of like more like durable stuff than everyone else. They'd be like, why do you have like such fancy like pencils and stuff? And like, I don't know, like my dad honestly would just always give us nice pencils. He was just always into that. My dad like has a really nice pen, really nice pencil. He always carries like nice pens around with him. That's just like how he is. So when it comes to like our school stuff, he would always get us like the like more durable and like higher quality stuff. I don't know if that sounds kind of bad, but yeah, it's like better quality than the little plastic ones. And then for pens, I like to have a lot of colored pens because they just make things a lot more visually pleasing. Like I said earlier, it's really good to always have a blue or black pen in your bag because sometimes professors can't read like other colors, or they just like to have everything in like uniform. And these are really good for note taking. It's really good to organize your notes in a way that you're able to read them and also study them, because it is important to go back to them, because honestly the answers for your tests are mostly in your notes. Usually that's how it goes. So it's really good to have different colors so you can color coordinate it and really see like where like the titles and like the subtitles are and like the important facts. So these are Pentel pens. I really like these because I love what they write, and I just love like, they're kind of like more of a gel pen rather than just like a ballpoint pen. This is actually what it's called. It's actually a liquid gel ink pen. So I love liquid gel pens because I just feel like they're easy to write, and I like the way I write better with them. Sometimes on the board, professors will use 2 different markers to kind of signify that there's 2 different steps, like 3 different steps. So it's really good to have that because when you're visually looking at it, you're not going to remember exactly what the professor said, at least like that's not the way I am. So when I'm looking at my notes, I'm a very visual learner, so I will look at this and I can tell like what steps it is and like how I can follow it. So major things that you need are a blue or black ink pen in your pencil pouch, highlighters. You don't need to have like 5 different ones, you can have like 1 or 2, and also different colored pens because it's really good to color coordinate if you are a visual learner. So that's what I like to have. If you're more of a, what is it called? Someone who can like listen and learn like that way, then you might not need to have all these colors. But if you're a visual learner, I really feel like it's really helpful. I love that it has the mesh because I can see what I have in here. I don't have to like open it and then like be like looking in here because I can't see what's in here. So I really like the mesh. I know that there's like other ones that are just like straight across, like the pencil pouches, but they're all like this material, like it's all like a solid color material, so you can't see through it. That's why I really like this, because I can see everything that I need and it's really, really quick. So this right here, you can actually put it onto your binder. I personally don't carry a binder because I feel like there's no need. I was actually an Avid in high school and then like I hate binders now. I don't know if you guys had this requirement, but you had to have a 3-inch binder. Like, who in their life needs a 3-inch binder every single day of their life? Like, I just could not. That's why I don't carry a binder, because I just don't like binders. They're bulky. It's just too much. Like, it's just doing too much. I don't like it. But yeah, so if you have a binder, you can go ahead and put this on there. So what my binder actually is just this thin little 5-star folder right here. It's really dirty because it's white. If I just go over this with alcohol and like a rag and clean it off, it'll be like brand new again. But I've had this probably since my sophomore year of college, maybe even freshman year of college. I really like this because this folder is really good quality. It's 5-star again. They just have a really amazing quality. So this right here on the spine is because this actually has it's almost like a little binder. So if you have stuff that's hole punched and you want to put it in here, you can. Say if you have like syllabi, because that's like the proper way of saying like multiple syllabus. So say if you have your syllabi in here, it's like the weirdest word, but say if you have that in here, you can go ahead and put this in right there and it'll close. And I like this too because sometimes you do have to remember stuff, and I use note cards sometimes, so I will go ahead and put the note cards in here and they fit perfectly. And if you're just going into college, or if you're in college already, you guys already know what this is. This is gonna be like your every exam necessity. Sometimes I do have professors that will use like paper and you just like do it like that really quick, but most of the time I always have to have a SCANTRON, and in class you'll get lucky if someone else has a SCANTRON for you, but it's always good to be prepared, or at least maybe help someone out, because it's not a good feeling when you forget a SCANTRON and you have to take a test and you don't have to walk across campus or go buy a pack. So at my school they have an office. I'm sure they have to have this at every school because it's like what we pay for. I can go up to an office and grab SCANTRONs for free. So don't buy SCANTRONs in college. Just walk across to campus, whatever office you need to go to, and get yourself a SCANTRON, because you're just wasting your money. Save your money and just get one. I know like they're like $1 or something for a pack, but you can get them for free. This is what I actually have from last semester, so yeah, it's always good to have those in there. I like these pockets because I always just put anything that I need in here. And sometimes professors will actually print out the course schedule for you. So this is actually from spring semester, this past spring semester, but sometimes I put these in here along with the syllabus if they do print it out for me. If they don't, they usually have it online. So that's why I like this little folder. And if I get stuff back that I've turned in, if it is on paper, I put it in here. Honestly, this really never gets full because we don't really use a lot of paper anymore. And then next I have my notebook. I love these notebooks. These are the 5-star notebooks. I love you 5-star. I love these notebooks because they're so durable. They never like rip off or anything like that. If you guys have seen like the cheapier ones, they do like rip off, and then like the paper start ripping off. It's just not as good quality as like 5-star one. So I really like these, and this comes with so many pages. And honestly, in college I never go through a notebook for 1 semester. Another little tip that I would give you guys too is that wait to buy your school supplies until you actually go into your classes, because not everyone requires the same thing. And personally for me, I don't buy notebooks anymore every semester, every like time I go back to school, because I never go through them. And so what I'll do is I'll just rip out the papers that I've used and then just use the rest for the next semester instead of going out and throwing out the rest of the paper that I have in here. And there are studies that have showed that when you write down notes, it's actually better and you retain more stuff than if you were to be typing it out. And some teachers actually don't let you have your laptop out because people don't pay attention, because it's just so easy to watch a video or something on your laptop. I've seen people watch like basketball games, baseball games, football highlights, stuff like a TV show. You have your AirPods in, they won't even know that you're listening to it. It's just really easy to like, you know, not pay attention in class when you're on your laptop. So some teachers will be really strict and they won't let you have your laptop out, but others usually it's not a big deal. So what I usually do is I get different colors and I like kind of tie it with that class. So say if I have like a business class, I'll use like the blue one, or if I have like a yellow notebook, I'll use it for accounting, just depending on what class I have and like the colors that I get. So I like to do that because it's easy, because I see the color, I know what class it's for, and it's easy to pick out of your bag instead of like having like shuffle through and like open it up. And then I really like these notebooks too because it says business 3050 on it. because sometimes I label them like this. I love this little thing in the front because sometimes if you need to tear out your notes or if you need a paper like for those notes, you can put it in this little slot right here, and this slot is very durable. This paper is very durable. It's not going to rip or anything. It has one little slot on both sides. So I really love this because it just gives you an extra little slot to kind of organize yourself. And the next big thing that I have that's really key for me in everyday life and also for school is my planner. I actually got this one from Target. It's a little dirty, but I love it because it's like jean material. Like, it's so cute. Here we have the whole month, and you can kind of put events or like assignments that you need to have done. And then we have the actual week. And then I like to have this because as soon as I get my syllabus, I can input the assignments and when they're due, because they're usually like set on those dates. Sometimes they'll change, but sometimes they won't. So a planner is really good to have. And then I also just have my reading glasses in here. We need those. One thing that I wanted to show you guys that's also super important to have with you is that to have pepper spray. Things get sketchy. Like, things have happened at my school like at 7 o'clock in the morning too, so it's like, it's kind of iffy. So a pepper spray is really good to have, especially if you have night classes or just like every day. And I also have in here a calculator. I love this one because it's pink and it's cute, and you know, not all school supplies is like really exciting and stuff, so like when I see pink, it's cute. This is actually this is like the basic one. I've had this since high school. Sometimes you'll need this. I used it for accounting when I was taking those classes, but it just depends on what classes you're taking and what your major is. I always have deodorant in my bag, so because I get sweaty and I use natural deodorant, so it's important to keep your deodorant with you because I just start sweating at school because I'm always like walking around and stuff. And then I also have my AirPods in here. I love my AirPods. They're the best. And when you're walking down like the main hallway at my school, they have people like kind of always like trying to talk to you about like certain stuff or like to sign signatures and stuff. And sometimes you don't have time for it. So I just put like my AirPods in and then like my sunglasses, and then I just get to class. And then in my bags too, I always carry a reusable straw and this right here. This actually looks kind of weird, I know, but I got it when I was volunteering, and I actually have my own little cutlery right here. So you can just bring like a fork or a spoon from home or a knife from home, but I like this because everything is literally put together. I have everything that I need when I'm at school, and I'm also reducing plastic waste, even though like these are plastic, but it's better than using like the single-use plastics. Although I would say if you did want to get a set like this, I would say get a bamboo set. This was actually free for me because I got it when I was volunteering, so that's why I have this one. That's why I carry this one around. But yeah, so my reusable straw, and then I have this too. And then I have my wallet in here. I have this little tiny card holder wallet. It's like really packed in there. I need to clean it out because I probably have stuff there that I don't need. It's really important to carry your school ID with you because with my school and like printing and stuff, we have to load our school ID card and then use that in order to use the computers. It's a necessity, honestly, when you go to school, because it's annoying when you don't have it. Like sometimes you can't do stuff and you have to ask other people like to use their stuff. So it's just carry your school ID with you. It's really good. And then next I have this Smith's Rosebud Salve. It's always just good to have chapstick. And then next I always have a pair of sunglasses in here. These are my Ray-Ban sunglasses. These like I love, they're my babies. I just love the gold detail. I put these on and then I put my AirPods on, and when I'm walking down the main hallway, I just don't talk to me. I just keep going straight. I always have a pair of sunglasses in here because I like to have them on when I'm walking. It's also really good to always protect your eyes from the sun. And then next I have this little lotion in here. This is actually the HEMPZ Sugarcane and Papaya Lotion. Your hands can get dry, you know, if you're going to the restroom, washing them. So really good to have lotion with you on at all times. And then next, this looks like a makeup bag, but it's not. This is actually like my electronics bag. So everything in here is literally my laptop charger. I have my hard drive in here. I have a scrunchie and a little clip in here just in case like when I'm at school or like when I'm out I need to have something to put up my hair. I have those in there, even though I have like a million rubber bands in my bag. But this is this little bag. So pretty much like this is like all of my electronic stuff, anything I need in here. When I go to school, I'll probably take one of my laptop charger. It just depends on like how long I'm there and stuff. This is actually a little shopping bag. It's a reusable shopping bag. So this actually opens up and I pull it out and I can fold it back in when I'm done with it. I like to have this because sometimes when I'm coming back from school and like, you know, when I'm gonna make something to eat because I'm hungry, I'll go to the store and buy food. So I have to always make sure that I have a reusable shopping bag with me. I do try to always have like at least something in my car, but sometimes if I don't, I always have this with me because it's in my bag. And then here we have my baby right here. This is my HYDROFLASK. This is a 32-ounce one, but I love this because this really helps me drink a lot more water. This has like sand all over it because I took it to the beach. and it did get full of sand. I love this little cap right here because I feel like it really helps me drink water because I don't have to take off the cap and like do all that. If you're in school, if you're like always on the go, I feel like a Hydro Flask is a really good investment. And here we have sunscreen. This is the Raw Elements Face and Body REEF-SAFE sunscreen. It's all natural. I really made it a point to myself to wear more sunscreen, so that's why I always have it with me. Okay, so those are pretty much all the necessities that I have in my college bag, and also just the 2 bags I like to alternate in between because I like to have options. I hope that you guys like the little tips that I threw in there. So I hope that you guys liked this video. If you guys did, definitely give me a thumbs up so I know that you guys liked it. Everything will be down below in the description box for things that I find links for. If you'd like the semester or school year, if you guys are in high school, middle school, college, whatever you guys are going to, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here. I hope this video was helpful. And you know, we'll just get through this school year together. So make sure you guys subscribe if you guys want to see more content from me. Also hit that bell button so you guys know when I upload videos. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I hope you guys have a good day, night, wherever you guys are. And yeah, bye.